Hello, you amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another big BTS Friday. And today, I literally checked the comment section, saw what you guys were recommending, and we got a couple of really good ones today I'm very excited about. We have Jin's, it's kind of a music video to yours. I'm guessing this is an OST from a show, or a movie maybe, but it does have a music video, but I'm not really sure what the music video is. So we got Jin, yours, the official music video, question mark. And then we also have one that's been recommended for freaking ages, and that is BTS's Suga's Seesaw Live. So I'm gonna stop talking. Make sure you press that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see reactions to on these big BTS Fridays in that comment section down below. Let's jump into my first ever reaction to Jin, yours, the official music video.
깊어진 하루 길어진 내 그림자 저 멀리 해는 저물고 있어 짙어가는 어둠 속에서 헤매고 있나 봐
I gotta say right now, whatever is happening in this music video, whatever's going on in this movie, it looks beautiful. The opening shots, the scenes, everything that we've seen so far from just this movie looks like straight up art. It looks stunning. And I'm terrified I'm gonna cry because Jin's voice and these lyrics, they're gonna break me.
이곳에 갇혀버린 걸까 아직도 숨 쉬는 건 그곳에 다가가야 해 Every day you seem too far away Every time I do I tell myself 이곳에서 기다리고 있어 Every night I see you in my heart Every time I do I end up crying 어둠 속에 너를 불러주면 내게
This is freaking beautiful. This is freaking beautiful. This is beautiful. The video like seems to convey that like almost like they're strangers in a weird way. They're not close. That's what I'm getting from this, and they're on an adventure as strangers, slowly becoming closer together. There's like an element of sadness. Maybe one of them's ill or something like that. I'd sort of get that from it too. But Jin's voice. Oh my, what? He sounds amazing. He sounds stunning. Oh man, I've never heard this song. I've never heard this song. This is beautiful. This is freaking beautiful. Oh my word, Jin. Oh my word. 깊은 내 숨결들 라따따따 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 시간이 멈춰버린 곳 이젠 다 되돌려야 해 Every day you seem too far away I don't know what the frick this movie is about, or TV show, but I'm just presuming it's a movie. Just some adventurers in a forest. Maybe they're park rangers or something. Honestly, I have no idea, but I am invested. And Jin has just painted this beautiful story of love and heartbreak almost. Talking about this seeming so far away, talking about the sun setting on the day and the length of the shadow. Everything is like really symbolic and beautiful. It's written so stunningly, and his vocals, his like soft note, like almost whispering and then going into that high tone. My word, Jin! My word! I miss this man so much. We're getting back soon.
Every time I do, I tell myself 이곳에서 기다리고 있어. Every night I see you in my heart. Every time I do, I end up crying. 어둠 속에 너를 불러주면 흘러있는 태양이 숨쉬는 곳 난 아직 이대로 멈춰. Every day you seem too far away.
It's criminal. It's criminal putting Jin's voice over this, man. It's not fair. Yeah, it's not fair. You can't do this. You can't do this. You can't put Jin's soft voice over this, man. Him singing on his own makes me cry. You can't do this to me. You can't. Which sadistic person did this? How dare you? How dare you put this man's beautiful voice over this heartbreaking thing and just crush us? This is not fair on Army. You can't do this to us.
Every time you do, I tell myself 이곳에서 기다리고 있어. Every night I see you in my heart. Every time I do, I end up crying.
What a beautiful song.
너를 불러주면
I feel like I have to watch this. I really do. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the story is, but if Jin's singing, I feel like I've got to see this. I also kind of am terrified and feel like I'm gonna just cry the whole way through whatever this movie is. Man, this is beautiful. This is so beautiful. His soft notes on this, and this whole song is sounding like Jin is singing a bedtime story to us, almost like a lullaby, right? Just whispering, just delicately to us the whole time. His soft tones have been stunning on this song. Absolute beautiful song. We opened with a hard one there, didn't we? Before I start talking about the song, I just want to say a massive shout out to this channel. There was no subtitled versions, like official ones, or anywhere I could find to the music video. This lovely person with their channel Enjoy BTS More. They have over 100,000 subscribers as well. Huge shout out to them. They put the subtitles on this video, so huge shout out to them. There'll be a link to this song on their channel in the description. Go show them some love. Especially considering at the end of their video, they literally put my reward for the work I do is to read your comments. I love the feedback. That's so damn sweet. What a lovely thing to write. So yeah, maybe go leave them a comment on their channel or something. If you just go spread the love. The link to this song is in the description of my video. That was horrible, man. That was horrible. That was brutal and not fair. That was so horrible. So I'm leaving a comment on there. I'm leaving a comment on their channel because bless them. There we go. I'll leave a comment. That's very kind of them to do this work for us. Yeah, that was horrible. Dude, that was so heartbreaking. The video was heartbreaking. Jin literally with the beautiful freaking lyrics just melting my soul and just singing to us so softly like a lullaby. The whole damn song. It was not fair, man. It was not fair. But It was an absolutely beautiful song. Stunningly sung. Just stunning. Amazing song from Jin there. It was beautiful. It was so beautiful. His voice sounded perfect on that. I loved it. Like I said, felt more like a lullaby than anything else. Absolutely beautiful. I'm super impressed with that one. Jin just melting my whole friggin' heart with that one. Right. Moving on from the heartbreak of that song and Jin, let's react to finally such a heavily requested song, and that is Seesaw by Suga, the live performance. Let's go. Let's check this one out. This has been requested for freaking ages, I might add. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm a tiny bit excited for this. So let's finally do it. Whoa.
시작은 뭐 즐거웠었네 어느락 내리락 그 자체로 어느새 서로 지쳐버렸네 의미 없는 감정 소모에 반복된 시선 속에
I gotta say, the way it looked was like Suga was walking across the stage, but the screens were like moving, like he was like walking down a nightscape or something. I've never seen that before. That's it. Like it looked like he was on like a treadmill or something. Wait, I think he is.
사소한 말도 분명 시작이었을까 내가 너보다 무거워졌었던 순간 애초에 평행은 존재한 적이 없게 더 기억중에서 마치려 했을까 사랑이었고 이게 사랑이란 단어의 자체만 굳이 반복해야 할 필요 없을까 서로 지쳤고 같은 카드를 쥐고 있는데 태그는 타면 뭐 Alright 반복된 시스템 이제서야 끝을 내보려 해 Alright 누군가 여기서 내려야 돼 할 순 없지만 내가 내리지 말지 서로 놓지 말고 이제 마음 가는 대로 진짜 끊지 말고 이제 내리지 말지 이제 내보자고 반복되는 시속에 이제 그만 사람이
This is absolutely awesome. This is so bizarre, brilliant. Like what I mean by that is the song itself, the lyrics and stuff like that, it's like a breakup song, right? Like about how the relationship was never right from the start, it was never equal, it wasn't a give and take, it was all one-sided, that sort of thing, right? Like that seems to be what the lyrics are sort of presenting themselves as. The song seems to have like a weirdly like sad tone for like an upbeat song. I don't know how to describe it, but the instrumental seems sad and upbeat at the same time, which again kind of matches the song too. The stage performance is amazing. When the backup dancers came on, fantastic. The way the stage moves with like that treadmill thing, awesome. The way the background's changing and everything. The way Suga literally started in like a phone booth is so cool. It's so cool. Even with the benches, everything's like symbolic. This is not the kind of balance I wanted. It's in one-sided, he slides off and he runs back over it. This is like watching a freaking like a scene from a Broadway musical.
서로 마음이 없다면 서로 생각을 했다면 우리가 이리로 질질 끌었을까 이제 마음이 없다면 이 시선 위는 위험해 위험해 내 생각들은 말고 alright 반복된 시스템
I love this. I'm rewinding. I love this. Back into that chorus. I love this. No wonder it's been so recommended for so long. What an awesome performance!
없는 네 시선 위를 걸어
God, the way he moved there, and then all the dancers like sort of like did like a dominoes effect. I swear, it did, like watching this feels like it must have taken them months to prepare. Suga, like with his meticulous planning that we know he's so brilliant at like crafting things like this, he just honestly masterclass of stage performance here.
허락하라 네가 없던 처음에 그때처럼 허락하라 네가 없는 네 시선 위를 걸어 허락하라 네가 없는 네 시선 다시 내려 Alright 가볍게 쉽게 이제서야 끝을 내보려 해 Alright 즐거운 쉽게 누군가 여기서 내려야 When I sign 할 순 없지만
This might sound stupid. Wait, are there like trampolines on the stage? What are those like yellow things over there? Are they treadmills as well? What is this stage? What actually is this stage? Or are those just like set piece places, like put pieces here? Because he's standing on a bench on a red one, right? Interesting. Oh no, is there a camera coming up that one there? Are they camera holes? What are they? Also, the question I was actually going to ask are, what are those little dome things on top of like the lights? You don't really get them here in the UK. Is it simply just waterproof, but it's not raining?
허락하라 네가 없는 네 시선 위를 걸어 허락하라 네가 없던 처음에 그때처럼 허락하라 네가 없는 네 시선 위를 걸어 허락하라 네가 없는 네 시선 내려
Oh, it went down. It went down. So maybe the ones with the red tape, maybe they're lifts. Maybe that's what they are. Maybe they're lifts. Could that be what they are? Maybe. Curious now. My word, it feels like a Madison Bear did Glimpse of You Joji cover? Oh, I wonder if that's any good. I haven't really heard much Madison Bear. Interesting. Do you know what the funny thing is? I was watching that and I'm like just so curious about the stage, the way like Suga had it all set up for that performance. It literally felt like a freaking Broadway musical. I'm also seeing this performance here of Seesaw acoustic version. Suga did an acoustic performance of this not too long ago either. He looks all adorable with his long hair. I should check that out as well, right? The acoustic version. He did a couple of acoustic versions. He's done a few. All right. Honestly, such a brilliant song. The weird thing is I feel like the melody is oddly fitting for the song. And what I mean by that is that like you don't, for a breakup, it doesn't always need to be like dark, sad, and depressing. I've learned, it took me years to feel like this, by the way, but I've learned now to look back at, because I've only ever had one other relationship that was serious, that wasn't my wife. We've all had plenty of relationships, I'm sure, where you're with someone for a few months or whatever, but it doesn't feel like a serious relationship. I've only ever had one other serious relationship in my life, and it was fucking horrible. And it took me a long time to not look back at it or just ignore that it ever happened with just disdain and like a disgust at that time. But now I don't feel like that. When I look back at that awful bloody relationship I was in, I feel oddly happy. And I know that sounds really weird. I was literally cheated on. I'm not here to talk about it, so I'm not gonna go into it. But it was a terrible damn relationship. Everything you could possibly think, like how could it happen in that relationship, right? I managed to tick off all the books of what don't to do in a relationship on my first serious one. So it was great. I learned how to be a fantastic husband to my beautiful wife now. And sadly she went through the same thing, which I think is why we were so suited for each other. And but when I look back at it now, it's weird. Like I think of all the negative moments. Like I remember going to London on a day trip, and she was like hanging out with one of my friends suspiciously more than me, not really wanting to hang out with me. And I remember walking back through the park, Hyde Park in London, and it being like pitch black, like 12 or something, like 1 a.m, really late, pitch black, just barely anyone in London, really weird. It was cold, and they were walking ahead of me, and I was just walking on my own, like about like 20 meters behind everyone. There's like 5 of us there, and there was just like this breeze in the air and everything like that. And that moment was like so negative in my head, but for some reason I look back at it now with like a warmth. And the reason I feel like that, and there's a few other moments of just that terrible like scenes that are in my life within this relationship, and I now look back at them and I feel oddly happy to have experienced such negativity. Like, it makes me feel really human. I've got went through all this pain, all this heartbreak, and it consumed so much of my life and turned me into this really negative person. And I look back at it and I'm just like, I'd never change it. And it makes me feel really human and oddly like comforted in all that sadness that I've experienced, because I'm only here on this planet once, and I'm kind of grateful in a really strange way. And I don't even know if this is going to make sense to anybody, but I'm kind of grateful that I have memories like that, like have negative heartbreak memories, because I'm glad I got to experience that. I'm glad I got to experience the heartbreak and the pain and that awful relationship and all the memories that come with it, because I have it's like a movie, you know? I got to live a terrible movie, and I can look back at my life like scenes of a movie, and I'm glad I got to. I'm glad I got to be human, you know? Like what it means to be human, not just the good but the bad. I'm glad I got to experience that. I don't know if that's a weird way of looking at it, but I no longer look back at that relationship with such like anger. I kind of look back at it like with like a comfort. Obviously, I don't like her, and I don't like what happened, but I don't feel like that anymore. You know, I'm oddly just like satisfied. You know, I'm just like, it happened, and I'm fine with it. That makes sense. It's strange. Like those memories that once were really dark, kind of just feel, I don't know, oddly just there. Like I only just look at them and I go, oh, you know, that was really bad, but it's kind of like a scene in a movie, which is kind of cool. You know, something like that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. But the reason I went on that tangent just then is because comparing it to Seesaw, that's what it felt like. It felt like Suga looking at this like relationship is very one-sided and talking about how it's one-sided, how it's so negative. But the beat and the instrumental and, oh God, my nose. The beat and the instrumental and everything kind of felt matching to the emotions you may feel once you've in a better place, you know? Like a relationship that is bad doesn't always have to be end of the world bad. At the end of the day, if you close something off, you're just cutting off a part of your life. And I really feel like Suga just managed to capture all of those emotions in this style. So many times you get a dark song with like a positive beat. I really didn't feel like Seesaw was that. I don't feel like it was like a dark breakup song with a positive beat. I don't feel like that. I feel like it had those elements of sadness, but it was more like looking at them from a different light and being completely accepting that this isn't right, but finding comfort in that acceptance, you know? Like, that's what it felt like. Like looking at the relationship and going, oh, this relationship's not right. It's not right. We all know it's not right. We should probably move on. And that's fine. That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like. At least that's what I took away from it. I might be completely wrong, but that's what I felt from this. I don't know. What did you guys feel from this? It didn't feel like your classic BTS style of song where they're like, right, let's do a really happy pop song, but with lyrics that will break your heart. It didn't feel like that. It felt more complex, more layered. And I mean, it is Suga after all, so I'm not surprised it felt like that. I feel like the stage set was so much fun and enjoyable. Like, I would love to be a backup dancer in that. Of all the moving parts of what's going on the stage. It looks so cool. And I love the idea of a moving nightscape, like background like that. Like, I don't know why more artists don't do that, because that could be really cool. You could paint an entire scene and turn your song into like a Broadway show. It's a really good idea. I really like that. That was really cool. I've never seen something like that before. Suga did a brilliant job. Amazing. These have been really fun. I really hope you guys enjoyed the Big BTS Friday this week. If you did, like and subscribe. But I'm pretty sure most of you are already subscribed anyway. So maybe more importantly, just have an awesome weekend. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, you amazing, beautiful people. You will see me in the next video.